Good morning. This is Marcus Holmes, and you are tuning in to our Gratefulness Journey every day. Every Saturday, we make a check-in, and I thought I would just try it without glasses this morning. So if I'm struggling to see, it will be because I'm struggling to see. Good morning, Shanta Knowles, Corey Reed. I'm going to tap a few people to join us. I tried to tag the Love and Stuff page. Alicia Bradford, thank you for coming this morning to our Gratefulness Journey every day. I'm going to see if I can get you in as I'm going to invite some folks. See if it'll let me bring you on camera. There's some light. Let there be light. Alicia, I just want to bring you in for a second because you're celebrating an anniversary, and I want to talk to you briefly about that. Our producers are telling me always, do your prep before. Don't touch your hair and face and stuff, but I break those rules. Brianna, Michelle, thank you so much for coming to Love and Stuff. Okay, Alicia, maybe you can drop in the comments, then you won't come on. Henry Wells the third, thank you, sir, for coming to Gratefulness Journey every day. We hope to get amass 1 million people to join the Gratefulness Journey every day. And so we're working behind the scenes to do that. Pam Bass has joined us. Hey there, Brianna. And Shalita Williams has joined us. Thank you so much. Alicia is just such a dear friend. Thank you so much. When I wear glasses, Alicia, I can't show my amber color eyes. Hi, Shalita. I'm going to tag a few people just to join us this morning in the Gratefulness Journey, but I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Alicia, and then I want to talk to Shalita as well on this Gratefulness Journey every day. Well, it's just the truth. I don't get to show off these eyes that often. Before my dad passed, he had blue eyes. And so, let me get Alicia in here. Okay, there she is. Uh-oh, it says you declined. Try it again. My dad had his eyes turned blue, so I'm hopeful. I want to live beyond 79 because he was 79 when he passed, and he had siblings that lived to be above 100. A number of them into their 90s, so I want to be like my Uncle Cade, who was, I think, 94 when he passed, and he had, he was still driving up until the year before that. Very sharp mind. I want that, plus my dad's blue eyes. You will not be able to tell me nothing. You can barely tell me nothing now. Alicia.
Hey, Marcus.
How are you?
I'm fine. I didn't even know how to click on the accept. I was like, how you do this stuff?
I'm so glad you found out, and I love the color in your hair. That's so pretty.
Well, thank you.
So I wanted to have you on this Gratefulness Journey every day because you just celebrated an anniversary. And I want to talk to you a little bit about, because, you're around my age. And so you got married not in the early years, but later on. And I want to talk to people who share from your gratefulness page, a page in your story, for people who are still looking for that love. A lot of people are still searching for that love. And so you have that love. Larry is a great guy. You seem so happy with him, which makes me so happy as your friend because you want your friends to be happy. And so share with us, what has these 5 years been like in this relationship for you? And what would you share with others who are on a similar journey to find love?
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you. You've always been a very supportive, good friend. A lot of relationships and just things personally that we've talked over the years. So you're right, in the latter years, 45, got married at 45 years of age.
Okay.
And interesting enough, Larry and I didn't like each other. We were both church members.
Okay.
We couldn't stand each other. I couldn't stand him. He couldn't stand me.
Right.
And just transitioning in, just getting in a place for me. I'd gotten in a place before meeting Larry that, probably like with other folks, you had just got content where you probably just going to be single, really, and just enjoying life, a fulfilling life, but kind of just focusing, working on yourself and doing what you need to do just to make your life better. So I had got to that place. But of course, we're always, praying to the Lord that he would send me somebody. But content if it didn't happen. And, in the last 5 years, and I'm glad the other thing is, and I would probably tell folks, I'm just thinking as I'm what you think what you think you need, what you think. I think ask God direction, because if I'd gotten stuck in what I thought, and a lot of things, Larry's older than me, so a lot of things that I would have thought that I needed was not really what I needed. And if I had been closed off, I would have missed the blessing that Larry has been to me. I will say that if I had just thought, I needed this look, I just needed him to be within this certain age frame, blah, 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 da, da, da. But if I had not accepted his invitation to go on a date, and if I had got caught up, like I said, we were at the same church. So if I had got caught up with what people at the church thought, because his wife was there, he was a widower. She had passed a year and a half ago before we started dating. And if I got really caught up on what people were thinking, particularly, unfortunately, at my church, I probably would have missed out on, again, just what a blessing he has been to me. And I think we both say, and if anybody talks to us, they're like, well, how do you all get together? Because we didn't like each other. But we said we knew it was nobody but God, because he's what I need at this point in my life, and I'm what he needs at the point in his life. So it's been, anybody that has met my husband, he's a very outgoing, beautiful person, can be a little rough around the edges, but he's honest and true and has a real love for people, and is funny as all get out. So every day in our house is a good laugh. I can count on that with the craziness. And then, I'm crazy too. So we just, it's just interesting in this house sometimes, just between the craziness and the laughter. But I just thank God that we have each other. And like I said on my post yesterday, it's not peaches and cream every day. And folks that, want to experience it, don't get caught up in the delusion that, you're going to be happy every day. You may be happy every day. So I won't say that that's not something that will happen. But don't get caught up in like it's going to be perfect and all that, because the first year was rough, because you're getting used to folks. And if I had looked at the delusion of, or just the fantasy concept, I would have been done in a year, really, because you just get adapting to each other and all of that. But it takes work, and it takes a daily commitment.